Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm the Southern Wrestling Scholar ZJ Pierce, and this is Quick React, and today we are going to talk about the 2026 Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Keep it a buck with y'all. This was nothing really to write home about, especially after that terrible box angle. Because, talk about underwhelming. If you with it, I'm with it. Tag me in. Don't worry about what that was I said. So, the Women's Elimination Chamber match started off the match. Kiana James and Tiffany Stratton started, followed by Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Rhea Ripley, and Raquel Rodriguez. It was a couple of good spots in the match, like when Alexa Bliss would hit the Twisted Bliss off the top of the pod, Raquel Rodriguez hitting Asuka with the Tejana Bond on top of Kiana James for her to get the double pin on them. Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley working well to eliminate Raquel, but this ultimately came down to Rhea and Tiffany, where Tiffany would try to go for a moonsault, and Rhea Ripley would push her into the pod, hit the riptide off the top rope. Well, with Tiffany on the top rope, Rhea was on the ground. Hit the riptide for the win. Now Rhea Ripley will face Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Next, Becky Lynch defended her Women's Intercontinental Championship against AJ Lee in a pretty good match. This was AJ Lee's first single match in about 10, 11 years. And she honestly didn't disappoint. This was a very good showing from AJ Lee. Becky Lynch made her look very good here. There were a couple of sloppy spots, especially when the ref bumps would come into play. Like, Becky Lynch had to hit Jessica Carr twice to knock her out. AJ Lee did get a visual tap out on Becky Lynch while the referee was down, but that led to nothing. Obviously, Becky Lynch will start to get the upper hand by cheating, including hitting AJ Lee with a DDT onto a steel chair while the ref was down, but that only led to a near fall. The finish came when Becky would try to ram AJ's head into the exposed turnbuckle just for the ref to stop it. But when Becky Lynch was about to hit the manhandle slam, AJ Lee countered, ran to that corner, and when Becky tried to lunge at her, got out the way, leaving Becky Lynch to hit her head on the exposed turnbuckle, and then put Becky Lynch in the Black Widow again for the tap-out victory. AJ Lee is now the new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Next, CM Punk defended his World Heavyweight Championship against OG Finn Balor because he came out to his music from NXT. I thought that was really nice. Like I said, these two put on a very good match. It was definitely on par, if not better, than their match from Monday Night Raw a couple months ago from Ireland. And yeah, just very good stuff. Lots of close near falls, including a very close near fall when Finn Balor hit the coup de grace on CM Punk and got a 2 and 3/19. Like, it was razor thin. The finish came kind of uninspired, in my opinion, when CM Punk would counter a coup de grace into a sharpshooter, but Finn Balor would ultimately make it to the rope and out of that sharpshooter. Then CM Punk would just hit a number of face washes on Finn Balor, then just pick him up and hit a second go to sleep to get the win. Like, second of the match, I would say. But yeah, the finish was kind of uninspired. After the match, they shook hands, and CM Punk and AJ celebrated with their titles as they're now the newest power couple in WWE. Then we got the box. The reveal of the box was cute for exactly 3 seconds. Because it wasn't Chris Jericho. It wasn't Braun Breaker. It wasn't even Royce Keys. It was Danhausen. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Danhausen, he's a very good gimmick character from the Indies that had a short stint in AEW. I cannot tell you what this man is about to do in WWE. Like, someone said, somebody online said, I could already see Danhausen and R-Truth being a tag team champions. And I was like, that is disgusting. Wow. That wasn't good. It was not good. And it low-key sucked the air out of the room for the men's chamber match, which in itself kind of became a stinker at the end with a lot going on. Like I said, this man's Elimination Chamber was less about the chamber match and going to WrestleMania than there was about these angles. So, first of all, Cody and Javon Evans start the match, followed by Trick Williams, Logan Paul, LA Knight, and then Randy Orton. So, when Logan enters, everyone's just attacking him. Even Randy and LA, once they enter, we're all just ganging up on Logan Paul. There were a couple good spots, like LA Knight hitting the BFT on Javon Evans on top of the pod while Javon was trying to go for a little bouncy move. But other than that, that was just it. This was a very standard, very safe chamber match. And the ending was low-key all about division, because Logan Paul would eliminate Javon Evans, LA Knight with a low blow, and would eliminate Trick Williams after taking advantage of a Cody Rhodes crossroads. And this is where the stuff starts to happen. As Trick Williams is getting out of the ring, we see an imposter masked man trying to climb up the chamber cage. He is drugged down by security and general manager and all that. They unmask him. It's just some rando who's just laughing. So while everyone's distracted and Trick Williams is finally being helped out the cage, the real masked man, I guess the one who's allegedly doing all the attacks since these attacks have started, sneaks into the ring and hits Logan Paul with the stomp. After Cody Rhodes eliminates Logan Paul, he unmasked and reveals himself to be Seth freaking Rollins. Hooray, Seth is back, I guess. Now, you have to remember that the chamber door is still open. So after Seth Rollins gets out the ring and Cody Rhodes looks as if he's going to capitalize on a downed Randy Orton, who else but WWE Champion Drew McIntyre should come and smack Cody with the belt and start attacking him. This doesn't sit well with Randy, who immediately pulls Drew off Cody and hits him with the RKO. After hitting the RKO, Cody Rhodes hits Drew McIntyre with the crossroads, and immediately after, Randy Orton hits the RKO on Cody Rhodes and gets the victory. Randy Orton wins the Men's Elimination Chamber and will go on to face Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. But if speculation is anything to be believed, and especially the way they've been telling this story, this match is definitely going to be a fatal four-way between Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and Jacob Fatu. Like, that's where we're going. That's the logical explanation. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the 2026 Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Let me know what you thought of the show or of this video in the comments down below. Please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. And if I can leave you with anything, I will leave you with Proverbs 12:25. And it says that anxiety in a man's heart grows depression, but the good word makes it well. Make sure to spread love and positivity amongst each other and amongst yourselves, as God is love and he expects us to love as he loves us. Please make sure you be on the lookout for the latest episode of the Nerdz Watching Wrestling podcast at some point this month, where I will be doing a deep dive into AEW Revolution and possibly NXT Vengeance Day. This is all the attention I'm giving the 2026 Elimination Chamber, because, ooh, boy, I was not the biggest fan of the show. But until then, I'm the Southern Wrestling Scholar, ZJ Pierce. I'll see y'all next time.